run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Running inside, it's Owens. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half, I imagine. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step one.
And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Reed. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Beal. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Vols want to crank the tempo. Drops back on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Morris. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They want to throw it. Finds his big tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That lead is now 10, down to a 2-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's Reed to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Moves the pocket. It's Reed. Looking for a deep man. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That was a big stop by the defense now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. They'll run the screen. There he goes. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, you weren't able to get anything running the football there in the first play. You get a TFL. So now you go to the screen and give it back to your running back and let him make something happen in the passing game. There's a lot of different ways you can sprinkle these backs the football, and that was a good idea there on 2nd down by the offensive coordinator.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Throwing Reed. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Play action with Reed. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Reed. Left side, it's Riley. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the first down. There was no way he was going out of bounds there on 3rd. Fighting for every inch he could get. Didn't quite get there. And now you've got a big decision if you're the head coach. You're going to stay on the field and try to go for this thing.
They boot it away. Can't hang on. He muffs it.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll send the back in motion. Reed. Grabbed behind the line. It's Owens. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
And that last completion was a bit of a Pyrrhic victory. It made third down even longer. Moving the pocket, it's Reed. Out wide left, it's Owens. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. Gets the back moving. The run inside. It's Reed. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Left side is Horton. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Here's Reed to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he's lucky to get that one back.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. From the 25. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Back's got it on the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Vols racing to the line in the hurry up.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass.
It's a seam wide open. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Hits the hole, it's Gordon. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On first down, it's Hardy again. Turning it up, headed to the end zone. Touchdown Vols! And the comeback is on.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Kill.
Might as well give it to him again.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Sends it back in motion. Throwing Reed. Makes the catch. It's Bussey. Makes a tackle, and he might have room. The tag. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggie. They'll line up to go for two. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Out wide right, it's Thomas. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Number 24, set to kick away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. From the gun, it's Bishop. Powers through the defender. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Second down to the air.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to squeak through the pile. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Vols are rolling down the field.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on second and 10. From the gun. He wants to go deep. Makes a catch. Touchdown, Volunteers. And here they come, almost all the way back. He'll try to tack on one more. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass.
Number 97, set to kick this one away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Hits inside. It's Morrow. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Into it's automatic. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get... The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Vols moving quickly to the line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on fourth down. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Bringing it back. He's at the touchdown, Aggie. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. From deep, it's Dodson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever. Going deep. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware. But you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Might as well run him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Reed finds his man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Owens.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Six-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Delayed handoff. It's Morrow. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can turn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To send the tight end in motion. Quick give. It's Owens. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls it. Quarterback keeps it on the ground.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that 1st down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
And the Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like, when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.